Jesus Christ, have mercy on us.
Please wake me from this nightmare. I'm dreaming, scheming from the start. The thought at first sight nailed you for who you are. A depiction of a counterfeit robot with programming similar to society's subservient slaves, saturated with impurities like poverty and modesty. Are you happy or just satisfied and willing to be crucified because I finally been purified? Not just along for the ride. When I hop inside, I'm down to drive, taking life into overtime. The 12th round knocked out by your honesty, intrigued by your beauty. Only you can set me free. The point of view that I agree with, but the point was missed. There's no point to exist if we don't resist. My clouded by your kiss. I guess it is what it is. There's no changing facts. If there's a chance, we could change the tracks, headed on a different path. Killing and chilling with broken components, filling and telling it, killing the moment. Church, vociferous, if it was meant to be mentally mending my mentality, increase my mental ability, mind stability, pushing me purposely portraying points of view, personal to you, placing purpose, pointless people playing equal evil piece of pie. It's all good, we all die, we all have to try to have a life, but in the end it's all a lie. Killing the moment, I'm my own worst enemy. I'm the only source for my salvation, the only course of action to take risks. Governmental interaction decreases real reaction and a widespread infection of a complicated nature and a fucked up universe. Let me paint the picture, finally we signed the savior, joined in combat by the maker. This is major, I'm no longer by myself, no longer longing for someone else, mainly making my concentration break. Changing the talent expression on my face, testing my faith till I took as much as I could take. The dumb are cool, fuck the fake. I accept hate like added weight over the years from drinking too many beers. Like I create the new, like when music changes you. Killing and chilling with broken components, filling and telling it, killing the moment. Church, vociferous, if it was meant to be mentally mending my mentality, increase my mental ability, mind stability, pushing me purposely portraying points of view, personal to you, placing purpose, pointless people playing equal evil piece of pie. It's all good, we all die, we all have to try to have a life, but in the end it's all a lie. Roll the straight, my controller, down for anything, anytime, anywhere. Getting choked out by my own love, I'm the only one who knows I care.
So you can't keep me down cause I'm a trained furnace soldier. Walking down the hardest, rolling straight, my controller, down for anything, anytime, anywhere. Getting choked out by my own love, I'm the only one who knows I care. Hold your breath to see how long you last. Shards of glass scattered along my beaten path, smoking clues to help the time pass. Negativity strikes like electricity, stereotype for my ethnicity, so I spread knowledge like a sick disease. Haters can't block my optic lens, most are engulfed in trends, so it all depends if I'm still loved by all my friends. Mishaps are facing a daily basis, but you need to be patient. The stress and regrets will eat your life like a poison agent. My drive is too strong to be tampered with, accepting the worst, I mastered it.
So you can't keep me down cause I'm a trained furnace soldier. Walking down the hardest road to straight, my controller, down for anything, anytime, anywhere. Getting choked out by my own love, I'm the only one who knows I care.
So you can't keep me down cause I'm a trained furnace soldier. Walking down the hardest road to straight, my controller, down for anything, anytime, anywhere. Getting choked out by my own love, I'm the only one who knows I care.
It's indestructible, undescribable, emotional feeling that overwhelms and consumes my existence, feeding off my soul till I neglect my commitments. Words written in blood for the sake of the spirits, but you can't keep me down, cause my soul's heaven bound. And I'll swim till I drown, like I'll fight till I die. And you'll never see me cry, cause I know how to hide the disappointment in my life. Like I provide a shelter for my deeply rooted pride, housing all my anger that I always keep inside. And I know, even if I fail, at least I had the guts to try. And you have to die, it's not my call, it's all the urban alcohol eating away, needing to pray, feeding the flame. End up in hell wishing I had just one more day. So you can't keep me down, cause I'm a trained furnace soldier, walking down the hardest road to straight my controller. Down for anything, anytime, anywhere, getting choked out by my own love from the only one who knows I care.
You can't keep me down, cause I'm a trained furnace soldier, walking down the hardest road to straight my controller. Down for anything, anytime, anywhere, getting choked out by my own love from the only one who knows I care.
I wish I knew why I do what I do. I need to understand. Waking up, still fucked up, the morning's calling, falling into the constant self-medicating alcoholic with a problem. I can't remember yesterday and I can't think about tomorrow. Always at the bar, attempting to drown away my sorrow. Another bottle of tequila, another blunt, my herbal healer leaves me numb and feeling dumb. Killer of all ambition, family tradition, inner body expedition. Higher than the solar system, drunken wino, not afraid to take the low road, smoke until my lungs explode. Now I'm in stumble mode, no regrets, but accepted exceptional loss of brain cells that erode from all the coke. Fucking drips, they make me sick, they make me take another sip of my liquid spinach. Just encourage, this room is spinning, now the shrooms are winning, taking over what is sober. I'm admitting that I have a fucking problem getting fucked up, and I solve it with getting drunk and rolling up another blunt. Sick of the sick, always making a mess of things, worse than worse, never looking before I leave. Broker than broke, wishing to be considered cheap. Higher than high, ripping the pipe, wondering why when I die. Sick of the sick, always making a mess of things, worse than worse, never looking before I leave. Broken than broke, wishing to be considered cheap. Higher than high, ripping the pipe, wondering why when I die. You know the problem with me is how I handle my adversity. Take another glass, another blast of the cracked pipe to forget the past, but instead I start to think inside my head, I start to sing. But it's not all my fault, I was misled by the ones that I thought were my future. Now fastened and secured to a life of failure, drunken misfit, now in danger of becoming stranger to an abnormal society who is filled with anger, not compassion. Time for action, time for packing past the pipe, time for passing, no more passion, fear and loathing, wishing, hoping, drinking, coping, thinking, knowing, then forgotten. Mind is rotten, plotting future come-ups, further fuck-ups. I need to change, but first I need a chance. I'm always being judged at first glance. I can't enhance or advance in this dance without cannabis or beer cans. Sick of the sick, always making a mess of things, worse than worse, never looking before I leave. Broker than broke, wishing to be considered cheap. Higher than high, ripping the pipe, wondering why when I die. Sick of the sick, always making a mess of things, worse than worse, never looking before I leave. Broker than broke, wishing to be considered cheap. Higher than high, ripping the pipe, wondering why when I die. Drunk and comatose, sicker than most, blazing with the ghost, playing host. Welcome to my house, now settle down. Look around, you're in the company of greatness. Voluntary suicide takes the life of the greatest artist. Drugs enhance and expand. Finally I understand, with open eyes my voice spans, due to chronic strands and indigenous lands, like open hands and endless sands. Finally I understand, finally I understand. Finally I understand, finally I understand. Sick of the sick, always making a mess of things, worse than worse, never looking before I leave. Broker than broke, wishing to be considered cheap. Higher than high, ripping the pipe, wondering why when I die. Finally I understand, finally I understand, finally I understand. California, Cali. Posted up on the porch, marijuana smoke torch. From sun up to sundown, sun scorched my skin brown. Me and my crew found too far underground. Kicking freestyle verses to reverse my life's curses. Travel off courses, stay honest with myself. To provide my life force with a true power source. More bravery than most to rep the West Coast. Like 64 Impalas and fools get made ghosts. Over almost nothing, get caught up and shot up is called bluffing. It's almost enough with your life, please make something. Added up losses equals jack moves, remain cautious. One shot could end all this illegal profits. Making life comfortable, political projects to keep us all poor. We get a little and they always get more. From LA to the Bay, where you know fools don't play. We drink alcohol and smoke herb all day. Raised up this way to kill fools that play. From LA to the Bay, where you know fools don't play. It's best when you're cautious and stay out my way. Unstoppable like the rising of a new day. From LA to the Bay, where you know fools don't play. We drink alcohol and smoke herb all day. Raised up this way to kill fools that play. From LA to the Bay, where you know fools don't play. It's best when you're cautious and stay out my way. Unstoppable like the rising of a new day. It's the place I call home, where the homies stay blown. Off Cali Kush all day and we rip microphones. Leave crews on crutches, hurt feelings like bitches. Enemies left in pre-dug ditches for being snitches. Not that we act hard, it's that we're on guard. Posted up at riches, getting sucked up by bitches. But that's besides the point, so roll another joint for this West Coast reunion. Our community communion, drugs destined to ruin. No shoeing to fit in, but it's like I might die if I try to stop spitting. Ripping me in two between who I am and who I want to. And will I if I have to? So let me ask you, what would you do if fools wanted to blast you? From LA to the Bay, where you know fools don't play. We drink alcohol and smoke herb all day. Raised up that way to kill fools that play. From LA to the Bay, where you know fools don't play. It's best that you're cautious and stay out my way. Unstoppable like the rising of a new day. Realize we're lies, we're life. 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 Realizing the information found in an unintended area. Prepping the population for a future mass hysteria. Earthquake, floods, and raids. Cancer kills as they spread AIDS. Bury your youth in self-degrade. It's more than I can tolerate. I thought that we were cool, so why do you hate? Is it my rhymes or is it my weight? Dish it by the quarter pound, but keeping my rhyme style underground and keeping my tempo safe and sound. Don't be afraid to bob your head up and down, up and down, up and down. Catching Cali sunsets in the summer, setting sights on future days. Stoner sessions, purple haze, bloodshot eyes but slightly glazed. Stoned and drunk, it's an everyday thing, but making music, I can't change the universe. First things first, I must move the masses to bring equality to the classes, making a difference, keeping my distance. This is my inches, giving resistance, needed assistance, keeping persistent, changing the instant, push to the limit, it's me and infinite. Realize we're lies, we're life. 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 Given the life I'm living, I'm making the most of what I'm given. I do what I do and I do it again and again until I'm dead. But by dead I mean I can't use my head. Thinking the thoughts I'm thinking, I'm hoping the best while choking the next. Obvious threats, bumping cassettes till it affects my interest, intellect, chamber pot, best respect. Changing the way you're growing, you're on the path to be like me, but not exactly the best success story. More like a life with a lesson to learn. I'm looking around to see where I turn. I'm stuck in the middle, my life is a riddle. I'm playing like a fiddle, so changing a little. I'm making a killing to make me the villain when I'm just chillin'. Feeling a lot more interested when I see the chance to be interesting and convincing. Minds to think just like mine, that your mothers lied when they tried to say everything will be okay. Real lies, real lies, real life. 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 Let's discuss what's right in front of me as we're sitting here uncomfortably afraid to admit that we don't know shit, but we still act as if we do. I find myself in this place way too often, talking to these hopeless cases who talk a lot but don't do nothing, bluffing from the thought of something, wandering around and wasting oxygen, taken away from energy, positively producing more paranoid pollution, and air on civilization and a tear on society, privately piloting personality, personally the people pushing poetry publicly for more publicity, officially piecing the parts of the puzzle back together. Now joined forever, we never surrender, the painful protector, the part of the maker. Real lies, real lies, real life. 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 Fundamental, exequential confirmation for my mental memo. My reflection in the window casts a shadow for shallow shades of yellow. Texture power get devoured by the man who feels no pain, by the man who has no name without a face. Can't explain, no tongue to help express, no brain to help me guess, no shame to dress, same address, ancient crest I can't suppress. Extra stress, fill the west and the rest of my crew, leaving you embarrassed too. Open your mouth, speak your mind, nervous now, short of breath. Put the little kids to bed and the bullshit to rest. I invest my interest and my time, all my life on this mic, expanding sights of narrow eyes, narrow eyes.
Face to face with death, I can feel the cold breath on the back of my neck, wondering what's next. What is the next step? Put the gun touch my head, anticipate my end. I can almost feel the hot lead before it shreds, leaving my walls red. So instead, I settle down, take evasive action, start seeing the reaction of what would happen if I take myself out by self-capping. I can hear that asshole laugh and see the hours passing, point that pistol towards the shadows and start blasting. You can't diss this or dismiss this explicit wicked whiz kid digging ditches for snitches, crushing all your wants and wishes. My lyrics are delicious, placing haters in submission. This is my life mission, my own personal rendition, the special edition with a slightly different position, smashing the opposition with my alien linguistics. My shit's explicit, shit's too wicked. Oh my God, Haste rock, you done did it.
Still learning in the sun rays while burning like blunt J's on Mondays. Many kinds of green kind crops, so fuck cops, let's smoke crops. Cause rhyming is my life, I constantly get high. So my mind you couldn't define, simultaneously with 3 lights. I light up 3 times a day with 3 J's. Got 3 ways, press replay for 3 days. Free to play, greed will pay. Don't listen to what people say, handling life the easy way. But it'll pay for me to pray, because I get through days in medieval ways. I won't pass, it's not a phase as I gaze into space. So I'm blazing for days amazed, get erased from the face of this place called the planet. Took for granted, just like the word rockin', goddammit.
To the point where you have nothing to grab, picking your scabs raw like all the glaciers haul. Hologram, 16 grams, I'm slammed with fire and entropy. Let's shoot this shit like Mickey and Mallory. I'm freshly compressing, calorie infected. Travesties don't be mad at me when I beat you with my beats. Beetlejuice, I'm the bastard who's loose, breaking with the hippopotamus, microphone superstone, steer soul, packing Super Bowls, having episodes. It's a boat, it's a load, many can't handle. Fiddle don't battle. How do you like them apples? Who are you trying to hassle? This is a matter, Waterman can't master. I'm getting faster. First day monotone, last day maker. I'm the Undertaker, never tipping waiters. I'm tripping hallucinator, checking different crossfaders, creating traders. Don't cater to any MC but me, myself, and the Diatribe.
Sooner or later, people will realize my motivation runs greater. They simply will so rise as the 18-year-old saver, moving at speed. Speed racer on paper, Dayz 1 always plays a playmaker, earthquaker, virginity taker, slicing razors, radioactive lasers. My voice travels beyond acres. My personal choices to get higher than skyscrapers, causing brawls, worse than the Pistons and Pacers. Collecting literature by filling words in between my papers, putting on my wages by relying on nature's course, strong force, faster than a horse, smoking a blunt on my front porch, beginners get torched and scorched, drenched with kerosene. I'ma back the world I'm carrying, killing and burying all who repose, highs and lows, nobody knows what obstacles destiny has planned for me, but you will all see the beauty that soothes me and moves me, so I'm proud to be a sick MC. When I get hot, the rhythm takes me across reality. You stand there waiting for me to complete the next fatality. Use all my energy, contribute greatest, the vociferous and new life family, describing situations accurately. Actually, you can call me your majesty, my wizardry recalculated mathematically. Dayz always amazes automatically, bitch.
I remember when the innocence turned to guilty consciousness, fascinated on physical activity, lowered productivity, initially approached with curiosity, appalled when an atrocity, a mockery of art to me. My bloodshot eyes went blind, the result of the devil tempting me and capturing my mind. I remember your pain the first time, your smile it shows like sunshine, open the clouds of rainy day, hoping it takes my pain away this time. My head is aching, heart is breaking, taking breath, and I'm left shaking. The finest are memories of you and our clashing points of view. What interests you? Your maturing personality, properly proving me true, beginning the bonding of bringing me you, breaking my body and turning me blue, beating me down with my own love for you. As the memories fade, you still stay. You call it love, we'll call it faith, but it's okay. Another day, you take my breath away. As the memories fade, you still stay. You call it love, we'll call it faith, but it's okay. Another day, you take my breath away. I'm meant to be mentally ready whenever I remember. My memory left me temporarily impaired by my judgment and the fact that you know I cared. Cloudy vision, indecision, simple living, and a hidden intuition. Floating on air, forgetting to care. Feelings I'm feeling, emotions are rare. Exposing my thoughts and leaving me bare. Love is a lot, but it's not fair. I've worked so hard, now prepared, rain hitting, admitting I'm living, forgiving my lack of committing. Encourage my rains, filling up and spilling out. My words with a meaning, seeming lonely. Only you can really know me. Holding each other closely, emotionally connecting, hiding away so you can say that I'm protecting, never disrespecting any part of you that I'm neglecting, edging on my final blessing. As the memories fade, you still stay. You call it love, we'll call it faith, but it's okay. Another day, you take my breath away. As the memories fade, you still stay. We'll call it love, we'll call it faith, but it's okay. Another day, you take my breath away. For many years, I've shed the tears, interested subconscious fears, conquering, pondering, wandering, wondering, blundering, formerly looking, eternally rummaging for my so-called soulmate. Love, hate, it's destiny bringing me closer to ending my own fate. Relate, now wait, moving on, morning, depending on my one and only true desire. Fight what will, the truth will kill. It's not real until you feel the pain, making it tougher and taken away. Seeing tomorrow, I live for the day, forgetting my memories faded away. As the memories fade, you still stayed. You call it love, we'll call it faith, but it's okay. Another day, you take my breath away. As the memories fade, you still stayed. You call it love, we'll call it faith, but it's okay. Another day, you take my breath away. Right-hand man, the first musicians drumming to the drumming of the angels' chorus, harnessed from the ancient wisdom, command the holy pan, mastering the ceremony, only making music through the Holy Spirit, the noble lyrics, a final sequence of events to be cast away and banned from the Holy Land. For my evil influences of man, my former master's final project. After that, I'll earn respect to burn the nest of sacredness, my journey into death and the depths of the unrest, kept by the soulless in eternity distress. Sinners forced to confess, everything's a mess, and I'm the ruler of the ruthless. Choose to be useless and ignore your conscience. A variety of nonsense, the leader of the ignorance, good and evil elements, but only evil's relevant. Doomed for questioning the nature of my master's innocence. believe or choose to be naive. Wear your heart on your sleeve and enjoy your self-esteem in the form of your friends as I swarm around your sense of right and wrong. Welcome to the dark side with open arms. Every time you bring harm to another man and become evil's right hand with thoughts of revenge and plots to defend and go up against the good with no confidence and no common sense. It's a lack of defense and your head is fucking dense. Stubborn as a mule cast into the darkness. It's the end of good, it's the end of kind. The result of the devil tempting you and capturing your mind till you find a place to unwind. Pick your feet up and start to speak your mind in eternal damnation with no explanation except questioning the nature of my master's obligations. Diatribe, ceremonial rituals, secret chants and ancient spirituals, hitting notes, expose the folks who fake the most, explode the shows that we compose. Diatribe, ceremonial rituals, secret chants and ancient spirituals, hitting notes, expose the folks who fake the most, explode the shows that we compose.
The high supply with language and saliva, arch my desire, skunk you and tired. A new life and power will rock the entire spot. Living off what we were taught, remembering things I forgot, just to forget them again. Not before stressing in sessions among loaded lessons, filthy expressions with some of my friends. Make idiots bend, trapped in a hideous trend, unable to comprehend ideas we blend, but we barely begin. The best bringing success, Spok dropping the drums, Vic cutting the rest. Nevertheless, sever the stress, blessed, blowing Cali kush, poking push to my chest. Yes, into my dome with my thoughts. Let's make your jaw drop, it never stops, coming constant. Like the cussies when I'm holding bomb shit, or chill 'em dusting when I'm blowing the last round hit. Still got cash on it, stay filling our glass, tipping back tonics.
Envisioning the prisoning of giving and never-ending styles of the living, unforgiving for the way that I've been sinning, experimenting mentally, meant to be exemplary, sampling some sanity before I'm permanently crazy. The way you made me, I'm naturally not lucky, and no one really loves me. Touching hearts of those who care are the ones who bear burdens, hurting badly, bleeding, cause I'm needing leaving when I seen. Cause all the cheating leads me to leaving, keeping close to my faith the most. I can't expose the way I feel, cause it's too real and you can't take the truth. It's not new news, we change the minds of those with narrow views. Diatribe, ceremonial rituals, secret chants and ancient spirituals, hitting notes, expose the folks who fake the most, explode the shows that we compose. Diatribe, ceremonial rituals, secret chants and ancient spirituals, hitting notes, expose the folks who fake the most, explode the shows that we compose.
Take a look at you now, your skeleton is smothered in embarrassment. It's evident that my presence got you sweating your speech impediment. The style you apply is hella played, recognizable and repetitive remarks, falsified punchline rhymes remain recyclable. Cause even if I crush you like a can without my hands, the following man can reincarnate as a bicycle. My life will go according to the love that I'm absorbing, reporting the forming weather forecast on paper scraps with theories that I'm brainstorming. Your set is boring, take a look around, the crowd is snoring, and some of these crews are bad news, negative rap news. You're fake as fuck, faking the fuck, trying to front like there's no ignoring them. I'd rather see a monkey dance from Paris, scratch those mistress with the accordion outside of my local pharmaceutical drug emporium, spreading illegal propaganda when I crack the cap off my Rust-Oleum. No more blood for petroleum.
Diatribe, ceremonial rituals, secret chants and ancient spirituals, hitting notes, expose the folks who fake the most, explode the shows that we compose. Diatribe, ceremonial rituals, secret chants and ancient spirituals, hitting notes, expose the folks who fake the most, explode the shows that we compose. Is it different when you're sane and the outside world so plain? You're numb from the pain, self-inflicted wounds, so let the blood drain. Hover outside myself, watching me go through hell, and I can't help. Paralyzed from the neck up, dysfunctional member of society. Torn between my split personalities, scratching off my skin to remove the sin from within. Damaged brain from lack of oxygen. I breathe smoke, psychological nightmare, terrorized by night terrors and frequent cold sweats. Paranoid notions that I can't know yet, and I see the future in the form of memories. I wish I didn't know exactly how the world destroys me. My mind is a straitjacket, keeping me in check. Bound by society and the pills of poverty, plotting the end of humanity. My eternal insanity. My eternal insanity. Bound in a straitjacket, fastened to the bed. Thoughts of killing you are passing through my head. Pacified by lies that I'll be okay someday, so I try to kill myself instead of you. It's better off that way, I'm told by the media. These tendencies are wrong, seeking purification through the comfort of a bong. The thing I miss the most is my mind, cause now it's gone. As I stare at the ceiling, wishing that I passed on. Focusing on death, I forget to live, like shortening my breath. I forget to give, I guess I was a selfish kid. Now I pay the price with my life, my wrist is sliced with a knife. My mind is a straitjacket, keeping me in check. Bound by society and the pills of poverty, plotting the end of humanity. My eternal insanity. My eternal insanity. Paranoia eating at my brain, turning on myself. I can't trust my mind again, lost inside my head of this questionable practice, trapped inside the chains of the public straitjacket, bound by the limitations of life. Like the only way I have control is with the mic. The only time I sleep is if I take a life in the opposite direction, towards perfection, not infection. It's important for your spirit, know no limits and neglect reflection. Post-traumatic stress, this life of mine you call a mess. It's not worth any less, cause I'm penniless. Traveling, I'm lost, spending time, what's the cost? Second guessing life until I'm hanging on a cross. Living underground with my smile upside down, and no hope of being found. Cause it lies in deception, they try to keep me down. Your lies can't keep me down because I'm wise beyond my years. Picking apart your soul as I'm exposing all your fears. Freezing all your tears, watching you get lost in mirrors. Using narcissistic tendencies to deny what appears. In my life I steer clear of emotional attachments. I didn't mean to cut you down, but I was holding on to this hatchet. Gadget made for good, I wouldn't kill this racket if I could. You say I'm anti-social, but I think I'm just misunderstood. What's going on underneath this hood, underneath this hat, underneath this hair? I just don't care, I guess you could say I have a flair for totally fucking up a party. Everybody hates it when I show up with my bottle of Bacardi. Alcoholic till the end with shrooms and church and special blend of premium herbs and spices. Seem to be up here relaxing, but salvation is the prices. Paying the price for being the nicest guy you'll ever meet. I've been mistaken for weak, all on blast, but so the sweetest secret kept while widows weep. You can't keep me down, no they try to keep me down. You can't keep me down, no they try to keep me down. Left behind, living life, feeling fine, getting inspired by divine influence of the mind. When thoughts come to me from the other side, I look into the afterlife and wonder why I tried. While my mind got fried and my body got baked. Love for this hip-hop can never be faked. I take all the time that I need to possess. Ill thoughts in my head and I'm thinking I'm possessed. Cause that line got me stressed, feeling hella depressed. Taking from the bean, but you can't take from the essence. Listen to the words, don't listen to the sentence. Living in repentance for the shit that I did. Will I ever meet my maker? Please, heaven forbid. I'm no longer a kid, but I'm not yet a man. Doing all that I can, cause I only understand what my mind can't withstand. So I rise and take a stand to reveal what I believe. Our government is set up to lie and deceive. People try to reach goals that they'll never achieve. You can't keep me down, though they try to keep me down. All verbal mass graves, as herbal masquerades. Slaves with their last days spent hiding out in caves. Filled with rage and disgust, crossing lives with mistrust. We mistake love for lust. lost in my mind and I'm looking for an answer. Give away my good health in exchange for cancer. Now I got the sickness, I picked this life with the swiftness. Watching all our leaders leaving with the quickness, hoping to escape as we're coping with the rape of economical, astronomical proportions. Post-birth abortions distributed in portions for orphans, wishing they would just stop. I just caught a glimpse and I wanna get a staring. Living whimsically because you know I'm not caring. Daring to be who I am, and that's just me. Constantly high on life and weed, knowing that the next morning's not guaranteed. Helps me lead all these sheep, so I keep my staff in my hands and my eyes on my plans to grow up and do good, then die a happy man who did all I could to try and change things for my people. So I stood. You can't keep me down, though they try to keep me down. Traveling, I'm lost, spending time, what's the cost? Second guessing life until I'm hanging on a cross. Living underground with my smile upside down and no hope of being found, cause with lies and deception they try to keep me down. But they can't keep me down, no, they try to keep me down.
Here to rise above the evil lies. With hatred they're hypnotized, mesmerized by their lies, by their lies. Here to rise above the evil eyes. Conscience terrorizes at night when they're realizing will contradict everything that they stand by. Contradict everything that they stand by. Make them haters go bye-bye.
Now listen, how many have gotten away with the evil they cause? Your life is on pause, your flaws now exposed, overload of information, forming the formation of a higher concentration, devastation, dominating deviation, defying creation, instant gratification, no patience, ignoring your statements, waiting for more, like the chance to explore the inner workings of the mind's core. Before you're no more torn, before I was born, or was I dead before I begun? My sons are young but wise to lies and uprise despite size. The single significance is simple and instances complex if let loose to reflect and neglect, respect, accepted, forced to accept the concept of deception and deceive the misconception. Caught in life's intersection, choices made only collecting, connecting, contemplation, helping me choose wise in the polars I'm facing. Rapid aging and times always changing course. Of course, the power source is forced to take recourse. Get off your high horse and look at me man to man and throw down hand to hand.
Who's the last of this love trap blind mice? I'm fascinated by the artificial cheese, unnatural empty remedies, intangible clerking, collateral like doping for methamphetamines. Can't grasp the gas of fresh breath, living life with self-destruction to death. What's the catch? Who defines the lifeline of one's lifetime? I'm unlikely to find security. I'm in my mind, security, spirit, purity, purchasing perfectly by burglary. The grand theft motto of life's eternity, internally it worries me, what was me, weary, searching the surface for a purpose. This treacherous serpent, trying to step the limits, detached and clone like mimics. No gimmicks, the laws of my physics. Repatch the patch of the reopened scar tissue, stitches, bitches. No harm for the innocence, ash of burnt incense and dents into your interests at instance.
Here to rise above the evil lies. With hatred they're hypnotized, mesmerized by their lies, by their lies. Here to rise above the evil eyes. Conscience terrorizes at night when they're realizing will contradict everything that they stand by. Contradict everything that they stand by. Make them haters go bye-bye.
It's like I'm living a life, trying to describe what I truly dislike, like a drunken fist fighter to whack up a mic. Hatred will punch you, your pride and your empty inside. I can see it in your eyes when you're bluntly analyzing, broken at the sides. Your vibe is paralyzed and it hurts. It's worse than a feeling when you gotta go to work. Paranoia and anxiety from lack of sobriety, and a quest to standard and it's simple to society. In actuality, hatred provides a variety of other situations. Like what the fuck is it if I show that the crowd participation? Don't distort the communication of public elevation? Or are we on a different page? I'm biting my bottom lip to yield the beast of inner rage. Outside of my cage, I call my home. I learned to further excel on my own. I stay at one with the microphone.
One with the mic, homie Arkyve. Every time he step in the chamber, kicking it down, yo, it sounds all stranger. At the furnace, it hurts you, it burns you inside of this. Burning your skin, leaving second-degree marks from within. With the lyricism packed inside of the clip of my lyrical 45, I'm bound to take your life and shit. On an open mic, or anytime you cross the line, dividing your space from mine on my wise, which I beautifully admire. I Hunt with strategic incognito techniques and leaving no signs of physical bruises, instead choosing to end your existence through your mind. Not intentions of mine till you're in the field with my life, with your hatred, rumors, and lies. Why don't you get some brown context for those fucking green eyes? If you would wise, you step aside. Why you always run up in my side like some parasite feeding off me? Wanna run and try to talk your shit behind me like I'm dumb, but me and my crew, we put ourselves on blast. Don't be talking your shit trash, talking behind our backs. We put it on blast, we take blast, we come like this, it's surpassed because we're elevated soldiers in a game that will no longer end. It's only the hungry feet, so you might as well take a piece or you'll end up starving.
In this dirty bloodbath, free for all war, all we need is the will to move it, carry on. Eerie calm, waking up in the eye of the storm, thinking things are cool if we only knew the form. In this dirty bloodbath, free for all war, all we need is the will to move it, carry on. Eerie calm, waking up in the eye of the storm, thinking things are cool if we only knew the form. I'm captured looking at the world through broken bars, ball and chain around my ankle, gunners posted at every angle, coming closer to the conclusion, moving through the metaphysics, mind control, I'm staying strong. Holding on, it's faith I'm on. Waking up before the dawn. I miss my mind now that it's gone. Loved you once, moving on. Cause in your sick game, played the pawn. Looked upon to go the distance. Instances we stay insistent, terminating all existence. It's just since they stay alive. It's too hard, you can't survive for those who do this shit's for you. Vociferous Few, taking no respect, leaky love left leading lies. In this dirty bloodbath, free for all war, all we need is the will to move it, carry on. Eerie calm, waking up in the eye of the storm, thinking things are cool if we only knew the form. In this dirty bloodbath, free for all war, all we need is the will to move and carry on. Eerie calm, waking up in the eye of the storm, thinking things are cool if we only knew the form. The freeway's fucking packed, I'm running low on my herb sack, my boss is constantly on my back and I'm about to snap. Got to get a grip before I quickly start to lose it. Fuck excuses, it abuses people's common courtesy. We currently throw currency concurrently, commercially to capture the soul of society entirely. Expire the lifeline of the evil, meet the good remains within the things that keep us sane and take the pain. Only one can take the name, I can't explain, it's just the way that things are. So bizarre, but it always seems to fit. Things will work out, got your dream, then believe in it, achieving it. Won't happen quick, wait for it, believe in me, it's worth it. In this dirty bloodbath, free for all war, all we need is the will to move it, carry on. Eerie calm, waking up in the eye of the storm, thinking things are cool if we only knew the form. In this dirty bloodbath, free for all war, all we need is the will to move it, carry on. Eerie calm, waking up in the eye of the storm, thinking things are cool if we only knew the form. I'm gonna find my way in this crazy fucked up war, absorb knowledge, thoughts taught, philosophers are brought to their knees. Philosophies of ancient Greece and Aztec kings, predicting things in 7 chapters to get it right. Second coming of the light, return to rule is visual, mental stimulation. People's origins reside in indigenous creation, from the patient to the veil. Ancient rituals kept secret, beaming wickets of belief, achieving omnipresent oneness, loveless cause life is ruthless, feeling useless, stress verbally, spirituality, balancing morality, calculating consequences casually. In this dirty bloodbath, free for all war, all we need is the will to move it, carry on. Eerie calm, waking up in the eye of the storm, thinking things are cool if we only knew the form. In this dirty bloodbath, free for all war, all we need is the will to move it, carry on. Eerie calm, waking up in the eye of the storm, thinking things are cool if we only knew the form. What is life for? What am I for? What are eyes for? To look at. My rifle's been cocked back. My Bible's been read front to back. Interpreted acts, not literal life facts. What is life for? What am I for? What are eyes for? To look at. My rifle's been cocked back. My Bible's been read front to back. Interpreted acts, not literal life facts. I'm looking deep inside my mind and try to find some sanctuary. So save me, please, let me believe I can achieve. Just see my sleeve, I show my heart, I'm torn apart. Ripped in two because of you, I have my own point of view. Taught by you, got no excuse, obey the law, but I refuse. Life's a bitch, but I'm amused. Laughing silly fake attempts at legislating ignorance and governments. They intend to supplement religious experiments. Sold to my expense, take all the risks, feel intense. Fuck the fool, I'm serious. Monumental, credulous evidence. Words otherwise, will I excise the too precise and I exert till exhaustion, execution, proclamation to the point of termination. What is life for? What am I for? What an eyesore to look at. My rifle's been cocked back, my Bible's been read front to back. Interpreted acts, not literal life facts. What is life for? What am I for? What an eyesore to look at. My rifle's been cocked back, my Bible's been read front to back. Interpreted acts, not literal life facts. Blinded in the mist, with open eyes I see the bliss, but it's been mixed, it is not pure. My life's been blurred, I'm insecure, I overcome and that's for sure. No role model, that's for nerds. Work the body, uppercut, leave you left in disarray. Bled away a summer's day, took to make one mistake, never right, always gone. It seems wrong, living on when you pass. So I ask, take me next. How much less the wishes are potential? Didn't realize you were so influential in the molding of the man I am. Magnanimous, spontaneous, skeptical but curious, ignorant but learning quick. Left misfortunate, killing it like moments. Show it to me too much. Use your love just like a crutch. Love is left back in the dust. Living life filled with his trust. Your greatest pleasure, my disgust. Pointless talking, why discuss? What is life for? What am I for? What an eyesore to look at. My rifle's been cocked back, my Bible's been read front to back. Interpreted acts, not literal life facts. What is life for? What am I for? What an eyesore to look at. My rifle's been cocked back, my Bible's been read front to back. Interpreted acts, not literal life facts. So many questions, live lost with no answer. After laughter, master bastard who's ashamed to go after goals and capture souls. Master control of his power, sinners cower in corners for hours in fear of crumbling towers. Built to Babylon, we ramble on and want it all. The powerful are meant to fall, we take it all. I don't need your help, my pride hurts, I'm poor. I don't know what's in store, the future it seems grim. Look at life, it's lost forever, captured held within sin together. My attitude's whatever, with the clever remark I brush off your attempt to get to know me better. Choice lit, then let the beat hit. Let your thoughts start to drip. Genuine, fuck the counterfeit. If you're in, then you're split into two. One half stays true, the other's new. Fuck the point of view. Fuck the point of view. It's the mystical, magical, actual tragedy, turning your firstborn child's life into a travesty, mastering, canceling, moment killing. Church one, no for the herbal healing, expressively telling how high I'm feeling. Up on the ceiling, got you revealing what you're concealing. The process of mental healing, verbal, lyrical, biblical author, blazing all day, forgetting to offer, being myself, so fighters don't bother. Slaughter certain cynical systems given by digital miracle sequence, hidden by obstacles covered by demons, conquering dreams. You're waking up screaming, steaming from the rage, turning the page, burning some sage on a global stage. Now we packed the bong, we're moving on. Soon this so-called earth will be gone. So blaze the Kelly Cron, watch the dawn and hold on. Here it comes another day, so watch the moon run away, run away. It's the Heineken, high again, higher in heroin, holding me down and keeping me bound, breaking the ground where I'm found, splitting the Mickeys with MC Fig, ripping the beats and sick of the sick. You wanna get ripped? Take your pick. Proving the present, the ongoing lesson, converted the life. First confession and admission, leading to criticism, finding kids with ancient wisdom, personal primal, making it final, spinning the vinyl, hitting the high notes. I know idle, telephone, telegraph, tell them go graph. Medek depressed because of acid after midnight, bombing sound walls, alcohol overdose, herbal overload. Where do you belong? If you're not in the mindset and if you're not high yet, then blaze up a bowl to get your feet wet. Welcome to the danger zone, the chamber's home. It's the critical criminal, call it simple. Murdering enemies with my axe. Revolutionary attacks, killing them all, revealing the facts. With these tracks, weaponry, arsenal, audio agent. The future of hip hop in the making. Taking no vacant, we're breaking the weak. Delivering legacies in my seats. Cracking the whip until my skin bleeds, no needs. We proceed, comical module, cracking the molecules. Mollified audible, authorized particles. Practical practicing, pondering chronicles. Receiving hidden messages and news articles. Ancient agent, well kept secret. Taught to teach, I hope to reach what we seek when I preach. Take to the streets.